Millions around the country are taking time to remember the day 13 years ago when our nation was attacked.
We'll show you local ceremonies in just a moment, but a number of East Tennessee motorcycle riders joined thousands of others packing the streets of Washington, D.C.
Now, bikers from around the nation converging on D.C. for the 9/11 Memorial Ride. And along for that ride is 6 News reporter Samantha Manning. She joins us live from the nation's capital. Samantha.
We actually joined in that memorial bike ride ourselves, getting on a motorcycle and making that trip all through downtown Washington, D.C., and ultimately ending up here in front of the mall lawn where there's still a rally gathered now, and it also sits just a little bit away from the Washington Monument. Now, people from all across the country took part in this memorial ride, including folks from East Tennessee who say the long ride was well worth it. This is the second time Bill Sanders has set out from Crossville to D.C. to join thousands of other riders as they motored across the Beltway. It's all in remembrance of September 11th, 2001, a day Bill says he will never forget.
9/11 is the Pearl Harbor for our generation.
Bill was working in Nashville at the time of the terror attacks, and he says he still remembers his friend's panic over his son's fate.
We said, my son works in the Twin Towers. What he didn't know at the time was his son was already dead, and, you know, they never found any part of him.
Bill says he rides for his friend and his son. Each biker that takes part gets a sticker with the name of a life lost on 9/11.
There's no more birthdays. It's somebody's son or daughter. It's somebody's, father. It's somebody's brother.
We honor all victims and their families, our first responders, our veterans, and most definitely our military.
Many motorcycle riders decorated their bikes with American flags, and a metal sculpture of the Twin Towers stood tall in the mall lawn. Bill says he hopes the memorial ride continues each year on this day so that the memories of those lost live on.
We really need to make sure that people never forget, because that was a turning point for our nation.
And this wasn't the end of the ride for many of these bikers. Some of them ended up also going to the Arlington National Cemetery after the bike ride here in Washington, D.C. Now, the co-founder of this event says it's hard for them to estimate exactly how many people turned out, but they do believe that fewer riders came out this year compared to last year. Live on your side in Washington, D.C., Samantha Manning, 6 News.
All right, thank you, Samantha.